Hey everybody, thanks for joining Charlie and I tonight. We're here just winding down our day and needing a little bit of movement before we head to bed. So today we're just going to work on a little sleepy time stretch class. So if you have a strap or something that is like a strap, a belt works, t-shirt works, grab that. You may or may not want a pillow, or if you don't have a pillow, you could roll up a blanket. So have those nearby, and we will begin in a comfortable seat when you're ready. Beginning here in Sukhasana, gently closing the eyelids. Sitting tall as you lengthen through the crown of your head, and relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. Let's just turn the palms to face up, relaxing through the tips of the fingers. Noticing the air passing across the palms, feeling a sense of space here. Giving yourself the opportunity to release anything that you may have been holding on to today. Out through the hands, out through the palms, out through the tips of the fingers. Feel any stress that you may have gained through the day, just sliding off the tops of the shoulders and down your arms and out through the hands. Dissolving, releasing. Now taking a deep breath in. Exhale, open mouth, release. Sealing your lips in through the nose. Out through the nose. In through the nose. Out through the nose. Bringing your hands onto your belly. We're going to move into a 3-part breath to bring the focus to the breath and to the present. Starting by filling the belly first, inhaling a third of the way, and then moving your hands up to your diaphragm, inhaling 2/3 of the way, hands up to the chest, inhaling all the way. And then exhale, bring your hands back to your belly, from the belly first, to the diaphragm, to the chest. Belly, inhale. Diaphragm, chest. Back to the belly, exhale. Diaphragm, chest. One more time. Inhale, belly. Diaphragm, chest. Exhale, belly. Diaphragm, chest. Good. Bringing your hands back to your knees. Taking a deep breath in. Exhale, dropping your chin to your chest. Let's circle out the head. Going over to one side. Inhale back and around as you open the throat. To the other side and back down. Exhale. Moving with your breath. Feel free to keep your eyes closed as much as you want. If you have the ability to turn the lights down low or maybe light a candle, that can help create a nice relaxing environment. Switch the circles, moving in the opposite direction when you're ready. On your next inhale, coming back to center, reaching your arms all the way up overhead now. I'm going to interlace the fingers here and flip the palms towards the ceiling. Take a nice deep breath in as you press through the palms, expanding through the rib cage, and then on an exhale, you're going to release the fingers and reach them all the way out in front of you, coming into a forward fold, relaxing the back of your neck, letting your head hang. If you have a blanket or a pillow. You could fold it up and bring your forehead down onto that to relax the back of the neck a little bit more. Taking several deep breaths here. On your next inhale, rolling back up nice and easy. Reach and stretch your arms above your head. Exhale, bring your hands through heart center and all the way down to the earth. Noticing which leg is crossed in front here for just a moment. And then we're going to just simply extend the legs out in front of you, coming into Dandasana staff pose. I'm going to turn on my mat here. Keeping the legs long, this is a spot where you may want your pillow or your bolster if you have it. So Dandasana staff pose, scooting the flesh from beneath the sit bones. On an inhale, we're going to sweep the arms all the way out and up, and I'm going to give you some choices here. On your exhale, we're going to Paschimottanasana, or deep-seated forward fold. Now you can bring your hands onto your feet and find a forward fold here. You could use that strap or belt, t-shirt, whatever you have, to take that around the feet and give yourself a little extra leverage so that you can deepen that stretch. Or if you'd prefer to be a little bit more restorative here, you could grab that pillow and you could place that on the tops of your legs, and then you can simply just start to rest down onto the pillow. Now you can use it on its back, on its side. You can even kind of turn it up on its end here. So you've got some options to use the bolster or pillow however you'd like, and to move into this posture however you'd like. So we're not going into quite a yin practice this evening. We're going to keep the stretches a little shorter so that we can move through a few more. So just pausing here, finding a comfortable position for you, and breathing into it. Breathing into the back side of your body. As you inhale and sit all the way back up, removing the pillows from the top of the legs. I'm going to recross the legs with the opposite leg in front now. Coming back into Sukhasana. Inhale, sweeping the arms out and up. And exhale, finding your forward fold. Maybe utilizing your pop to rest your forehead on. Finding some restoration within these stretching postures this evening. Giving yourself an opportunity to relax, to let go of your day, to reset, and to just finish your day with an open mind, an open heart. Feeling your body breathing. next inhale, rolling back up to seated. I'm going to just take the hands all the way behind you and interlace the fingers. And then on an inhale, drawing the shoulder blades together, lifting up through the chest, lengthen through the crown of the head. On your exhale, you're going to take your left hand over to rest here on your right hip, and your right elbow is just pointing out to the right. And then we're going to drop the right ear towards the right shoulder. So we're lengthening down through this left side of the neck and into the top of the trap there and into the shoulder. Now, if it feels good, you might find a subtle rocking movement forward and back. Just shifting that stretch around to where you need it. On your next inhale, you're going to drop your chin to your chest and extend the arms straight down back behind you, driving the knuckles towards the floor. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale, bring your right hand over to rest on your left hip. Your left elbow points out and your left ear comes up towards that left shoulder. So we're drawing the right shoulder down away from the ear. Maybe you start to find that gentle rocking motion forward and back. And on your next inhale, dropping your chin to your chest, extending your arms straight back and down once again. Exhaling. And inhale, sweeping the arms all the way out and up. With your exhale, we're going to bring the hands to heart center and the soles of the feet together, coming into Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. Taking a deep breath in, reaching your arms up overhead. Coming into a little shoulder opener here, we're going to cross the right arm over the left for eagle arms. You can go back to the hands together. You can wrap all the way around to bring the palms together, or you can bring hands to opposite shoulders. From here, we're going to take a deep breath in and just lift your elbows slightly as you draw the shoulders down from the ears. Holding here and breathing. Draw the navel in to support your low back. Keep your spine long. Softly closing the eyes. With your next inhale, releasing your arms, reach them out and all the way up. Exhale, left arm over right for the eagle wrap. Inhale, little lift through the elbows, draw the shoulders down, hold and breathe. Next inhale, reach and stretch, arms high. And then on your exhale, you're going to bring your hands down to your feet, your ankles or your shins, and find a forward fold. Do your best to relax the shoulders from the ears, soften the back of the neck and let the head go. Relax your jaw, your cheeks, your eyes. Just breathe. Keeping it simple. Not overthinking it, not worrying about what things should look like or should feel like. Just listening to your body. If it feels good, great. If it doesn't, adjust, modify. Sit up a little straighter. Try pulling your feet a little farther away from you. On your next inhalation, sitting all the way back up, we're going to bring the soles of the feet onto the floor now. Make some room on your mat. I'm going to take this blanket out from under me. And then just lower down onto your back with control. You can grab onto the backs of the thighs and vertebrae by vertebrae. Come all the way down onto your back. We're going to come into a modified pigeon pose here. So taking your right ankle onto your left thigh. If this is enough of a stretch, you can stay right here. If you want a little more, reaching up and through, grabbing the back of the left thigh, or all the way through to the shin if you'd like. Try to keep the right foot a little bit flexed so you're helping to protect the right knee. As you draw that right shin towards you, you might think about lengthening the spine through the tailbone. Getting a nice deep stretch in that right hip and glute. Begin to circle the left ankle out. Move into the toes. In the opposite direction when you're ready. Now you're going to relax that left foot. And then from here, you're going to take your left foot down to the left edge of your mat. You're going to drop your legs over to the left side so that the right foot comes down onto the floor and the outside of the left leg is resting on the ground. Now think about this right knee here and just gently drawing it away from the body. As you do that, you'll notice your right hip starts to drop down a little bit as well. Now open up the arms and just breathe. Relax the lower leg. Relax the left leg. You should feel this in the outside of your right hip. Now you're going to be keeping your right ankle on the top of the left thigh for now. And as you inhale back up onto the left foot, you're back in that modified pigeon. And then you're going to exhale your knees over to the right side. And the right foot just slides onto the outside of the left knee here. And it's gently weighting that knee down. Now if you find that this is too much, just simply take that foot off of the knee. And that's a little easier on that left side. Opening up the arms, closing your eyes, and just breathing. Stretching that left hip flexor, quad, knee. You might even feel this up into the left side of your waist. Allow the eyelids to softly close. On your next inhale, you're going to release that right foot and bring your knees up to center. Walk your feet so they're hip width apart. Switching sides, we'll start by taking the left ankle onto the right thigh and then reaching up and through for your modified pigeon. Keeping the left foot flexed here to protect the knee. Lengthening through the spine and grounding through the shoulder blades as you gently draw that left shin towards the chest. Deep belly breath. Relax your cheeks, your jaw. Relax your eyes and your eyebrows. On your next exhalation, releasing your right foot down to the right edge of your mat. And then the knees are going to drop over to the right side, so your left foot comes onto the floor and the right knee. That left knee just starts to gently press away as the hip drops down a bit here, opening up that left hip. Keeping your left ankle on your right thigh, inhaling up through center, the right foot comes to the floor, and then exhale all the way down to the left side. That left foot can be on the outside of the right knee, and if it's a little too much, just take it off. Soften through the shoulders here. Releasing your left foot and inhaling both knees back to center. We're going to exhale the knees into the chest to hug and squeeze, coming into Apanasana. Rocking gently from side to side, massaging out the spine. Exactly, Charlie. Deep breath in. Let it go. And then reaching up for the outer edges of your feet and coming into Happy Baby. Drawing the knees towards the outside of the armpits. Rocking back and forth. And then from here, you can begin to make your way to Shavasana, or if you'd like to finish off with a plow pose this evening, you might extend the legs up. Hands could stay on the feet here and just go right up and overhead. Or you can bring your hands down onto the floor or even to the hips to give yourself that little boost. Feet coming up and overhead. Rounding into the back body here, getting a nice stretch through the back side of the body and all the way up through the back of the neck. My personal favorite posture is snail pose, so from plow, bending into the knees, bringing your knees around your ears. You may release the tops of the feet down or even reach your hands up towards your feet. And your ears kind of get plugged off by your knees. And it's actually really calming as you start to just kind of tune into the breath. Becomes a lot louder when you shut off all the other sounds. So just taking a few breaths here, just focusing on the hearing, the sounds, that one sensation, that one sense. And this is only if this is in your practice today. If it's not, don't worry about it. You can play with plow pose, or you could already be waiting in Shavasana, or anything else that feels good. When you're ready, you're going to just gently roll down vertebrae by vertebrae. Take the feet down to the edges of the mat. Windshield wiper your knees back and forth a few times. And then come to center and extend one leg out and the other leg out Your arms at your sides, Shavasana, corpse pose. Closing your eyes and scanning yourself from head to toe, relaxing your scalp and your forehead, your eyebrows and your temples, softening behind your eyes and your eyelids, the bridge of your nose and your cheekbones, your jaw and the root of your tongue, around your ears, softening the back of the neck, throat, tops of the shoulders and clavicle, into the shoulder sockets, down through your elbows, your wrists, your hands, your fingers. Relaxing your chest, feeling your breath find its natural pace. Softening your belly, the whole back side of the body, down the spine. Relax your glutes and your hips, your quads and your hamstrings, behind your knees and your kneecaps, your shins, calves, ankles. Relax the heels, the arches of your feet, and all of your toes. Softening your skin and feeling your muscles relax away from the bones, and the weight of the bones sinking deep down into the earth beneath you. I invite you to stay here for as long as you have time for. Maybe you make your way to bed and move back through that full body scan. Take as long of a Shavasana as you have time for this evening. This is where I'll leave you. I hope that this practice gives you an opportunity to find a deep rest this evening and to start your day tomorrow with a fresh new perspective. We're both ready for bed, so I'm going to take this sleepy guy with me. Thanks for joining us this evening. See you soon. Namaste.